action, beta testing. New chapter, go hard if lasting.
Okay, folks, back with another video for you here today, and we've got something different, something I've never done before, and actually something I've never seen before, so hopefully this is new to you. But we're going to do a box battle, 24 packs versus 24 packs, but this time it's going to be Japanese, 2 boxes of Japanese, which equals 24 packs, versus English. So technically speaking, usually Japanese only have 1 hit per box. I've seen more than 1, but usually it's 2, like 1 per each, that is. But this, we have technically, statistically, probably a slightly greater chance for 3 hits than out of here. But that said, I've always kind of been curious. It's pretty rare that you get more than 1 hit out of a box of Japanese, and for me anyway, it's been rare that I get 3 hits out of the OP-11 English. If you've been keeping up, you know that OP-11's been kicking my butt. Literally, the first box I opened was a 3-hit box, and then the next 3 were 2-hit boxes, and they weren't even that good, to be perfectly honest. So we got 2 sealed boxes here of Japanese, 1 sealed box of English, and we are gonna see who wins this battle. I have stands here for 2 for each box, so we are gonna do this a couple of ways. You can judge for yourself which one is the overall winner when we get to the very end, but I'm also gonna just put the top 2 hits from each set up here. So if I get a 3-hit box, one of them is not going to be in the final running, but we will see how it goes. I always kind of forget the details of what's in each of these sets, but English is kind of standard. You're going to get the 2 foils at the end. One of them could be a hit. Commons up front. We should get 7 SRs out of the English box, and like I said, the potential for 3 hits, but at least 2 hits. So let's get everything set up here first, and then we'll get to ripping. I guess go ahead and cast your votes mentally. What do you think is going to win? Do we have a winner from here overall, and winner based on the 2 best cards, or a winner from the English? I'm kind of curious myself. I don't really know what to expect, so we shall see. Let me get my garbage here ready. It's probably going to overflow with all these packs. And this might be a little bit of a long video, but we'll try and keep it as short as possible. And if you didn't know ahead of time, the Japanese packs have fewer cards per pack. That's why it had to be 2 boxes. So every time I open 2 packs of the Japanese, it's equivalent to 2. And see, you only get 1 foil at the end, 1 potential hit at the end. So let's go in order. We'll do 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1. That way we'll keep the flow pretty even. Like I said, I think I got my sound issues fixed, so hope to God this video doesn't have any sound glitches like I've been experiencing lately. I think I figured out what was going on. Bottom line is, I was actually hitting the power button on the microphone portion when I would go to put the lapel on my shirt, and so it's basically turning off the mic and then defaulting back to just the phone audio, or maybe even the second microphone still in the case over there. But whatever it was, I think we should be smooth sailing from now on, because I'm just going to make sure I don't do that anymore. Probably going to run out of space here, so I might have to do some rearranging at some point, but we shall see. Leader pack, no hit there. Let's try and make a little bit more space right now. Still nothing to nothing, basically. I actually ordered these Japanese packs a long time ago. I'd forgotten they were even on the way, actually. But then I got the shipping notification all of a sudden, and then they just showed up. So thought I'd do this. Looks like another leader. We are off to a slow start, folks. Basically, the cards that I'm chasing now are the SPs. I still haven't gotten an SP, and I'd also love to get the Gear 2 manga event card. That's one that I'd really like. I haven't even seen it in person, but based on the other manga event cards, I think it's going to look fantastic. In fact, I decided to hang on to that first one I got, which was the Red Hawk. It just looks so cool. Even though I don't have any real need for an event card, I would normally sell it, but they just look so good that I decided I'm going to keep it. Alright, so far no hits. We are off to a crazy slow start. Which actually swings the potential back to the Japanese winning, because if the English box is a 2-hit box, then it's going to be hit for hit, probably an even showing. The only way that the English has an advantage is if it's a 3-hit box, because not likely to... Whoop, gave it away there, but not likely to get 3 hits out of the Japanese. Oh, that's cool. An Alt-Art Linlin. So for our first hit, we got the Alt-Art Big Mom. And I think... Okay, I probably got off there, but I think that was the first of the Japanese back on this side. Leader pack. Just saw it poking through there. So we need a hit from the English side just to even things out here. Still nothing. Getting bageled from the English here. I'm curious, would anybody out there prefer that the English do it the Japanese way, where you have smaller boxes with only 6 cards per pack, but it costs less, so you can get a box for cheaper, but you're getting half the cards? Or would you rather pay more and still have the same amount of cards come in one box? I think it's all about the hits for me personally. If you can squeeze out some some 2-hit boxes out of the Japanese style, where you only get 6 cards per pack, then I think I would go that way. That would give you some flexibility if you didn't want to buy a whole box, a whole English style box. But yeah, I don't know. But not if you're always just getting 1 hit per box, because then you're just basically getting fewer hits overall. I do have 2 more boxes of the Japanese that'll open at some point, and so we'll be able to track if we do get any 2-hit boxes out of the Japanese. Like I said, I think it's pretty rare, but then again, most of the Japanese I opened was from PRB, which is kind of an outlier. It's not a typical set, so not surprised that we had some 2-hitters out of there. Still waiting for that first hit. Yep, that's just a SR. So that run of bad luck on the English boosters is looking like it's gonna hold, because like I said, it has been killing me. This is OP-11 is starting out as my most unlucky set ever. Whoa, first SR, I think. I don't know how many SRs come in the Japanese boxes, actually. Since you get 7 out of the English, it can't be an even split, because you can't have 3.5 per Japanese box. So, whoop, got the same card in the English as I did in the Japanese. Good way to make sure, but yeah, basically it's the exact same card, whether you get it in Japanese or English. That's why I don't mind. If it's just gonna go in my binder and not something that I'm gonna resell, that's why I don't mind having it in Japanese, and if I can save money, I'll do it. Alright. Still pretty slow start here. Only 1 hit. Almost done with the first half of each pile here. Borsellino followed by Kuzan. Let's see. Yeah, I've lost count somehow, because there's not even... There's an odd number of packs over here, so I messed up somewhere along the way. Kind of figured I would. Oh, there's our first hit on the English side. Not gonna lie, I think, well... I know Big Mom's a bigger character, a bigger name in the franchise, but honestly, that's kind of an ugly card. I don't even know what's going on there. Can't really see. Whereas this is just a nice clean card. You see the character, there's a simple background. So my personal choice is I'm going to hand this so far to Doll and the English box. But of course Linlin's, you know, a bigger character in the overall show, so I'll let you decide. That's kind of a coin toss for me. There's a leader. So yeah, 3 packs and 2 packs, so I'm off a little bit. SR looks like. Yep. That's a cool SR though. I like that card. Whoa. So somewhere along the way I only opened one of the Japanese at some point, because now there's an extra pack down here. I'm just going to go ahead and open all three of these, and we'll start fresh on side 2. Alright, let's get this. Take some space here. Oops. Oh, great, making a huge mess. Alright, last pack from the first half of English here. No leader, that's a good sign. So we start off pretty even, one hit from each. Alright, let's get these out of the way again. Yeah, Lost Sword just kind of pokes out too far, he's getting in the way. Alright, let's start with English on the second pile here. Nothing in that top pack. Oh, no, I guess that's nothing. Thought it was something real quick, but nope. Hopefully we get a third hit over there and that gets bumped, but for now we got Doll and SEC on for the English, and only Lin so far on the Japanese. Which does mean that first box was a one-hitter for Japanese. Looks like a leader, yep. Nothing. Starting to look pretty ominous, like I got another 2-hit box from OP-11. Looks like it's gonna potentially continue to just kick my butt, because that will be the 4th 2-hit box in a row. And again, nothing too, an SEC and an alt art, that's not too great, to be perfectly honest. So even if I'm getting 2-hit boxes, they're not even that good at hits. So yeah, OP-11 looks like it's going to continue to just kill me. Nothing again. There has to be one more hit on this side, actually, because we need to get at least 2. And this side, still up in the air. Could be nothing, could be one more hit. See something? Nope, leader card. Blech. Who's on? I think I might have heard somewhere that it's that OP-11 English was a 50-50 split. So 6 boxes were 2-hitters and 6 boxes were 3-hitters out of a case. But for me, it's not looking good at all, because this would mean if this continues to be a 2-hit box, that means I've gotten 1 3-hit box and 4 2-hit boxes, which is, yeah, that's horrible. I'm still on track here. Be nice to get at least one, like, alt art leader or something. Let me make sure I'm still even out here. 2, 2, 2, 2, yep. Still has to be a hit in this right side here with the Japanese. Still only got the 1 hit so far. Nothing again. Gonna get down to the wire here. Leader pack, nothing. It's very rarely I get a hit in the very last pack, so I'm thinking the hit's coming up soon here. There's nothing there. Dawn card. Alright. Yeah, it's probably in these last, or second to last two, is my guess. I think in all the packs I've opened, all the boxes that I've opened, I've only gotten last pack magic once, so either this is going to be the second time or it's coming up in the next two packs here. Wow, it is going right to the end. And this is looking more and more like a two-hit box again, which means OP-11 is just continuing to be my nemesis. And I'm sad to say, actually, I have some more on the way because I ordered from this one site. There's a couple of them out there, but sometimes if you're willing to wait for wave 2, they give you a price drop. So I have like 3 boxes coming. That are part of a wave 2, which usually will, for most places, I think they're probably going to start getting their wave 2 tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but next week, or this week, excuse me. It's Monday today, so this week wave 2 should hit the stores and I should get my shipment. Technically, this has to be a hit. This is the last pack of the second box. And it's not. So, unless I missed something, that was literally a one-hit box. A no-hit box, excuse me. So let me leaf through these real quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. Is that kind of... No, it's just... SR. That is it, unless somebody out there has some eagle eyes and saw one that I missed. I really think I just pulled a no-hit box from Japanese. Which, man, that just continues the trend of OP-11 killing me. I mean, you only get 6 cards per pack. It's hard to think that I missed an actual hit. And I didn't. So, yeah, OP-11 is officially just my nemesis. I got literally a no-hit box out of Japanese OP-11. Last pack for English. It's looking like I'm going to get a 2-hit box out of the English and a one-hit box and a no-hit box out of the Japanese. Yeah, honestly, you guys tell me. I don't think it's unfair to say that that is just brutal. I don't think there's any other way to put it. Literally a no-hit box and a lackluster 2-hit box. Whew. This is getting a little depressing. Yeah, man, at this rate, you get stuck into this mode of like, when my other boxes come, should I just flip them and sell them right away? Because opening them is not paying off. But then again, you always think, okay, well, eventually it's got to balance out, right? Statistically, those boxes on the way have to have a couple of 3-hitter boxes in them. But wow. Hard to get happy after that one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like I said, I have a bunch of stuff more on the way. I have those 2 other boxes of Japanese, which, man, I'm tempted to just rip them just to get this bad taste out of my mouth. This is crazy, but we'll see. Might flip the switch and open something else. Like it paid off last time. Remember when I just got done with my 3rd straight 2-hitter box? I flipped it and opened a Royal Blood and got my first ever manga. So maybe the gods are telling me I need to flip the switch again. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.
Looking for you everywhere we go, reaching your hands when we on the road, all around the world, all around the globe. We love you in a million ways, in a million places. Touched by the shining lights, hearing your voices in every line, crossing every sea, every borderline. We love you in a million ways, in a million places. There's no place like home. I'm holding it close, I'm taking it with me, it's part of my soul. Just like the memories, yeah, they stay with me, yeah, they never leave, yeah. No. Looking for you everywhere we go, reaching your hand.